one of the best drivers, if not the best driver in the world of golf today.
Appropriate if his 100th putt this week dropped for birdie.
And it does! What a finish for McIlroy!
He skipped college. He didn't come up through the American system, but somehow he became one of the biggest names in golf. The question is, just how great is Rory McIlroy? Rory McIlroy was born in Holywood, Northern Ireland in 1989. His father was a scratch golfer, and Rory's earliest memories involve a golf club in his hands. He was chipping balls into his family's washing machine by age 2. That's not a myth. It actually aired on national television when he was just 9. By the age of 7, Rory became the youngest ever member at his local golf club. A year later, he won the World Under-10 Championship in Florida. While other kids were learning multiplication tables, Rory was recording his first hole-in-one. His parents worked multiple jobs to support his training, and it paid off fast. He dominated the junior circuit in Ireland, won the Irish Close Championship at 15, the European Amateur at 17, and reached number 1 in the World Amateur rankings by 18. That same year in 2007, he teed it up at the Open Championship as a teenager and finished as the low amateur. He skipped college entirely. He knew what he was born to do. McIlroy turned professional in 2007, and within 2 years, he was lifting his first trophy at the Dubai Desert Classic. By 2010, he claimed his first PGA Tour win at Quail Hollow, closing with a record-breaking 62. But it was 2011 that showed the world what McIlroy was really made of. At the Masters that year, he held a 4-shot lead after 3 rounds. Then came a collapse. Final round 80, the kind of mental scar that ruins careers before they even begin. But McIlroy didn't disappear. Just 2 months later, he returned with vengeance, winning the US Open by 8 shots. He didn't just win, he dismantled the field, posting a record 16 under par and leading wire to wire. It was one of the most dominant performances in major history. In 2012, he rose to world number 1 and added the PGA Championship to his resume, again winning by 8 shots, breaking a record held by Jack Nicklaus. And by 2014, he had 4 major titles. At age 25, only Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and Bobby Jones had done it faster. Let's talk about raw stats and trophies. As of 2025, Rory McIlroy has captured 5 major championships, winning the US Open in 2011, the PGA Championship in 2012 and 2014, the Open in 2014, and finally, the Masters in 2025, completing the coveted career Grand Slam. He has secured 29 PGA Tour victories and 19 European Tour wins, bringing his total number of professional titles to an impressive 44. Over the course of his career, McIlroy has spent more than 122 weeks ranked as the world number 1, a feat surpassed only by Tiger Woods and Greg Norman. He is also the only golfer in history to have won the FedEx Cup 3 times, claiming the season-long title in 2016, 2019, and 2022. On top of that, he has earned 2 Players' Championship titles, multiple PGA Tour and European Tour Player of the Year awards, and in recognition of his contributions to sport, was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire, MBE, in 2012. These accomplishments place McIlroy firmly in the conversation among the greatest golfers of his generation. Each of his major wins came with dominance. At the 2011 US Open and 2012 PGA Championship, he won by 8 strokes. That kind of margin is unheard of in modern golf. When Rory plays his best, no one else is close. But even beyond the trophies, Rory brought a level of excitement to golf. A powerful swing, charismatic presence, and an attacking style that thrilled crowds around the world. Majors are only one piece of the puzzle. What separates the greats from the legends is consistency, resilience, and longevity. Between 2010 and 2023, Rory finished every single season ranked in the top 10 in the world. That's more than a decade at golf's highest level. During his so-called major drought from 2015 to 2023, he still recorded 11 top 5 finishes in majors. That's not a slump, that's sustained excellence. He's led the PGA Tour in scoring average, strokes gained tee to green, and total strokes gained multiple times. He's finished top 10 in over 40% of the tournaments he's entered. Even when he doesn't win, he's right there. And physically, Rory remains one of the most athletic golfers on the planet. He adopted Tiger's fitness model early in his career and avoided the chronic injuries that derail many top players. At 36, he's still in his prime, hitting it over 320 yards with precision. Mental toughness. It's easy to forget just how impressive it was for him to bounce back after the Masters collapse in 2011, or to keep contending year after year during a 9-year major drought, and then finally break through in 2025 at Augusta, completing the Grand Slam that had haunted him for a decade. Of course, greatness attracts criticism. Let's address some of the most common arguments people use to downplay McIlroy's legacy. Modern equipment makes it easier. Sure, golf clubs and balls have advanced, but everyone's using the same tools. Rory still has to beat the best in the world with them. And golf courses are tougher than ever, longer, faster, and more complex. When Rory separates from the field, it's because of talent, not technology. Today's field is too deep, no one can dominate. That's actually the point. Golf has never been more competitive. In Jack's day, a handful of players competed regularly. Today, anyone in the top 100 can win. Rory's ability to stay at the top for over 15 years in this environment speaks volumes. He didn't win a major for nearly a decade. True, from 2014 to 2025, he didn't win a major. But during that stretch, he had more top 5 major finishes than most players have in their entire careers. He kept putting himself in position, and when the opportunity came at the 2025 Masters, he didn't flinch. That's not failure, that's perseverance. Rory McIlroy's greatness isn't confined to scorecards. He's one of the most respected voices in golf today. During the controversial split between the PGA Tour and LIV Golf, Rory stood firm. He defended the traditions of the game, advocated for transparency, and became the de facto spokesperson for the players. He also gives back. His Rory Foundation donated millions to children's charities and health initiatives across Ireland and the UK. He's invested in youth golf programs and helped make the game more accessible. He's been a Ryder Cup warrior playing on 7 European teams, often in a leadership role. Younger players look up to him. He mentors them, he encourages them, and he's building for the future. He's partnered with Tiger Woods to launch a tech-driven golf league aimed at attracting new fans. He's involved in course design, golf business, and media platforms like Golf Pass. McIlroy's impact reaches far beyond his swing. He's shaping the next era of the sport. Now let's tackle the big one. How does Rory McIlroy compare to Tiger Woods? Tiger's record is nearly untouchable: 15 majors, 82 PGA Tour wins, 683 weeks as world number 1. No one is matching that. But Rory's resume is elite in its own right. 5 majors, 44 total wins, over 120 weeks at world number 1, multiple seasons as the best player on both the PGA and European tours, and now a career Grand Slam. Tiger's peak from 2000 to 2006 was unlike anything we've ever seen. But Rory's peak from 2011 to 2014, when he won 4 majors and climbed to world number 1, was historic too. And there's one area where Rory might actually surpass Tiger: longevity. Tiger's body broke down in his late 30s. Rory, on the other hand, is still thriving at 36. He could stay competitive into his 40s and push his major count even higher. Does Rory have Tiger's mystique? Maybe not. But does he belong in the conversation as one of the greatest of his generation? Absolutely. So, how good is Rory McIlroy really? He's one of the most complete golfers the world has ever seen. A champion with power, finesse, consistency, and class. A player who met enormous expectations and kept climbing. A competitor who helped carry golf into a new era. He may never match Tiger's numbers, but Rory doesn't have to, because greatness isn't just about stats. It's about impact, longevity, presence, and by all those measures, Rory McIlroy isn't just good. He's one of the best to ever do it. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Rory McIlroy's greatness, hit that like button, subscribe for more sports deep dives, and let us know in the comments, where does Rory rank in your all-time golf list?